Hello Year 11. So this is just a very quick video to share 6 things you could write about for paper 1 question 3 in the AQA GCSE English language exam. This question is sometimes referred to as the structure question. So number 1, you could write about how the extract starts and ends. What are you being asked to focus on at the beginning of the extract? Why is this important or significant? What can you learn about the characters or the setting at the beginning? Why would this be something that the writer wants to draw your attention to? Likewise, how does the extract end? Does it give you a neat resolution? Is there a cliffhanger? Or better still, can you link the start and the end together? Are they using a cyclical structure, for example? Are they withholding information until the very end to give us a shock? Number 2, the shift of focus. Remember, writers are writing to keep us engaged. They're not going to shift from one thing to another without any reason. So ask yourself, what is the purpose of the shift of focus? Are they shifting between 2 different settings? Why would that be effective? Are they shifting between 2 different characters? Why would that be effective? Are they shifting between different subjects or different times? Again, why would this be effective? Number 3, the narrative perspective. Is this a third or a first person narrative? Why is that choice significant? What insight do you gain from it being a first person narrative? What overview do you get from it being a third person narrative? Do we know the name of the narrator? Do we know details about the narrator, or are they anonymous? Who is telling the story? Why are they telling it to us? And why would that keep us engaged? Does that narrative perspective ever shift? Number 4, the use of dialogue. If there's speech within the extract that you're looking at, it's there to engage you. So what is it about the dialogue? What does that dialogue do? Does it help you to understand the relationship between 2 characters? Does it help to move the plot on? Don't just notice and mention the dialogue, explain why it is significant and why it's important. Number 5, the use of flashback. This is kind of like the shift of focus, except it's going to be more dramatic. Is the flashback, which I've just noticed is spelled incorrectly, is the flashback being used to tell us something important or central to the plot? Is the flashback being used to foreshadow something? If a flashback's there, it's there for a reason, so why is it engaging? And finally, number 6, moving from the external to the internal or vice versa. Let's think about that Jamaica Inn extract that we've all looked at before. Why does the writer start off by talking about the weather outside of the coach before moving into the characters within the coach? Once we're within the coach, why do they then move from those external characters to the characters' thoughts of Mary Yellen? Likewise, perhaps the extract starts with the character's thoughts and then it zooms out to give us the big picture. Why would the writer be choosing to do this? To finish off, I just want to show you 2 short examples. So the first one is pretty straightforward, and it's a simple example which shows a structural feature has been selected. The first half of the text is about a boy called Alexander Cold, followed by a simple comment on the effect of this example, so we know he's the main character in the story. Therefore, this has got a really simple use of subject terminology and a simple point being made. I'm just going to move out the way of this one a moment, give you a chance to read it. So this second example is going to give you an example of a level 4 commentary. Here, the opening sentence presents an overview of the whole source. The text is divided into 2 parts that are clearly linked by one character and creating an increasing sense of foreboding, before then moving on to analyse some specific examples of structure to support their point of view. It recognises the writer's use of structural features at the beginning of the text to establish person, place and time, and makes a perceptive analysis about the sequence, in that the positioning of the word startled in the first sentence, followed by a switch in focus to the specific details of Alex's nightmare, generating unease in the reader at this point, which is then carried over into the second half of the text by both Alex and also the reader through Alex. The opening sentence sets out an original premise and the rest of the response analyses in detail how and why that could be true. I hope that's useful, guys. Thank you, bye.